10 men's designer fragrances that every man should own in 2020. Welcome to Mags Frags. Hello everybody and welcome to my brand new channel and my first top 10 list of men's designer fragrances. I'm Paul and today we're going to be counting down the fragrances that never fail to get me compliments and the ones I reach for without even thinking about it. But before I begin, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, or leave a comment in the comment section down below. So without further ado, let's crack on and let's jump into this top 10 list. Yeah, kicking off this top 10 list, from the house of Chanel, we have Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette. This is one of the most versatile scents in my collection and it's a huge compliment grabber. It can be worn all year round and the performance is great as you'd expect from a Chanel fragrance. I get around 6 to 8 hours of longevity out of this one and it projects for a good 3 to 4 hours off my skin. The notes in this fragrance are lemon, mint, pink pepper, grapefruit, ginger, patchouli, jasmine, vetiver, sandalwood, incense, labdanum, nutmeg and cedar. It opens up with a blast of citruses and spices and dries down to a more woody and aromatic base. It's super fresh, it's super sophisticated and it's one of my all-time favourite scents. The reason I haven't placed it a little bit higher on this list is because I now find it a little bit generic and I don't wear it as often as I've done in the past. It's been around for a good 10 years now and it's influenced loads of other fresh blue fragrances. I still love it though, but on this time it only makes my number 10 on the list. That is Chanel, Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette. Yes, coming in at the number 9 spot on this list we've got from the house of Armani, Armani Code Absolu. This was launched in 2019 and follows a long list of flankers from the Armani Code lineup. This is a very sweet and elegant gourmand fragrance with notes of vanilla, tonka bean, green mandarin, apple, suede and woody notes. I don't really pick up on the fruit notes listed in this scent that much. I instantly get a blast of vanilla and the tonka bean right from the first spray and to my nose the fragrance stays quite linear all the way through. I would tend to wear this in the evenings and in cooler temperatures because the sweetness can get a little heavy and cloying, but overall it's a gorgeous smell and personally I prefer it to the original Code and Profumo versions. It's really long lasting, it's got great heavy projection and that's what places this beast into my number 9 spot on this list. That is Armani Code Absolu. Okay, coming in at the number 8 spot, we have Prada Homme. This one's the original Prada Homme, the one with the black back. There is a bottle with a blue back. That's a lighter version of this. That's L'Homme Low, and there's also a more intense version that comes in a complete black bottle. But this is my favourite out of the lineup. This is the one just with the black bottle, the black back on the bottle. This is widely regarded as a perfect daytime scent for the office and it's also great for warmer temperatures. It's another sweet fragrance but this time it's a clean powdery sweetness due to the note of iris that's in this one. This is my second bottle as I blasted through my first one in a matter of a couple of months because I literally just couldn't get enough of this stuff. The performance is decent, it's not a huge projector but I still get wafts after about 6 to 8 hours. This definitely isn't what I describe as a masculine fragrance and it may not be the choice of the alpha male, but I would definitely recommend you check it out if you're looking for an alternative to your Paco Rabanne 1 million or Ultraviolet. Coming in at number 8 spot on this list we have Prada L'Homme. Yes, coming in at the number 7 spot is a fantastic, fabulous, popular fragrance over the past few years. You can't have a top 10 designer fragrance list and not include this next bad boy. Coming in at number 7, we have Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette. The main notes in this fragrance are ambroxan, bergamot, pepper, vetiver, patchouli, cedar and labdanum. This is a powerhouse fragrance and a projection monster. I try to leave it out of this list because I don't really wear it that much anymore, due to the fact that I don't really want to smell the same as 75% of the blokes in my city. But saying that, it deserves respect because it does smell really, really good, and the performance is first class, if not a bit too good. It's loud, it's in your face, but if you want to get noticed, this is the one to buy. If you want a more sophisticated version, you can go for the Parfum version in this one, or maybe try out the Prada Luna Rossa Carbon, which smells very, very similar to this, but it's just a little bit more maybe dialed back than this. It doesn't project as well as this one, so it might be a choice if this one's just a little bit too strong for you. So coming in at number 7 on this list, a brilliant fragrance, check it out. This is Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette. Yeah, coming in at the number 6 spot on this list, we've got from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, we have La Nuit de l'Homme Eau de Parfum. Grapefruit, cardamom, clary sage, leather, lavender, patchouli, sandalwood, vetiver and tonka bean are the notes in this one. This was a very, very tough decision to make whilst compiling this list. The original La Nuit de l'Homme, the one in the green bottle, it gets so much love from the fragrance community and other reviewers, and it is a fantastic fragrance, but I do like this one a little bit more. I also own, and I love the Le Parfum and the L'Intense Flankers, but like I say, the choice would go to this one, as I feel it has a slight edge on performance, and I prefer the darker scent characteristic to this one too. The performance in this doesn't pull up any trees though, and so far I'm yet to receive any compliments, although it only got launched last year. I've only worn it a handful of times, like during the daytime since I purchased it, so I'll have to give it a better test. This is not available at any shops in this country, so if you want this one, you would have to either go abroad or get somebody to pick it up from duty free. Like I got a friend to pick this one up from me from the duty free shop in Lithuania. It's also available on the Notino website, but if you wanted to get your hands on this, it would be a blind buy, but I would definitely recommend that you give this a go. It would have been in my top 3 if the performance had been a little bit better, but for that reason, coming in at number 6, we have got La Nuit de l'Homme Eau de Parfum. Yes, we're halfway down the list now, and coming in at the number 5 spot, we have got from the house of Thierry Mugler, we have Amen, Pure Havane. This is a rich, sweet and masculine gourmand scent that is ideal for cold weather situations and also in evening and dressed up situations. The notes in this are tobacco, honey, patchouli, vanilla, cacao, labdanum, amber and styrax. It is often described as a cherry tobacco, even though cherry is not listed in the official note breakdown. But all the other notes blended together do definitely produce a smell that resembles like a cherry tobacco vibe. This is without doubt the best value fragrance on this list. You can pick up one of these for around about £40 for a 100ml bottle like this one, and it has a real niche quality about it. I wore it throughout autumn and I couldn't have picked a more suitable fragrance for the season. It's perfect when you're wrapped up in an overcoat and a scarf and you're heading out to brave the cold weather. It projects a warm, comforting aroma that lasts all day, the performance is great, and for the price, I could not recommend this one enough. So for that reason, coming in at the number 5 spot, we have Thierry Mugler, Amen, Pure Havane. Yes, just missing out on the medal positions, coming in at number 4. From the house of Armani, we have Emporio Armani, Stronger With You Intensely. This little beauty is Christmas in a bottle. It has beastly performance, and if you spray this more than twice, you will choke out anybody within the nearest postcode to you. It really is that strong. It's a warm, spicy fragrance with a strong presence of cinnamon, which is there from the first spray and lasts throughout. This is blended with sweet notes such as caramel, vanilla, tonka bean and amber, which gives this fragrance a comforting and gourmand appeal. It's a flanker to the original Stronger With You, but I prefer this to the original. It is 100% a cold weather beast, and should be locked away in a vault during the spring and summer months. If you want a perfect fragrance to see you through the festive season, look no further than this. Coming in at number 4, we have Armani Stronger With You Intensely. Yes, taking the bronze position in this list, and coming in at number 3, we have got from the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier, Ultra Male. Yeah, this was launched in 2015 and is a reimagined version of the popular original Le Male from 1995. This is a sweet, bubblegummy and youthful fragrance that is ideal for clubbing. It has great longevity and projects fantastically. It opens up with a fresh and fruity blast of bergamot, pear, mint, lavender and lemon. In the mid we have cinnamon, clary sage, caraway, and the base we have vanilla, amber, cedar and patchouli. This is a bit too sweet for my taste, but that is only my personal preference. But I can see why it's so popular amongst young lads who are out in the nightclubs trying to pull. Coming in at number 3, we have Jean-Paul Gaultier, Ultra Male. Yeah, coming in the silver medal position at number 2 on this list, we have from the house of Dior, we have Dior Homme Intense. If you want compliments galore and the respect of anyone who knows anything about fragrances, then this is the one that you need to be rocking. This is described as a woody floral musk with notes of lavender, iris, ambrette, pear, vetiver and cedar. This has a powdery sweetness similar to Prada L'Homme, but I recently tested them both side by side and I preferred the blend of the Dior over the Prada. It's ideal for cooler months, but I wouldn't hesitate to wear this in the evenings all year round. It's a designer fragrance that I would recommend to anyone to just go and blind buy because it really is that good. It's a fantastic scent, can be worn all times, it's super versatile, and for that reason it's my number 2, Dior Homme Intense. And that's virtually all we've got for this list. We are now at the gold medal position and the king of fragrances. This is the one that you need to be going and buying straight away. So taking the number 1 spot, what do you reckon it is? Well, actually, we have a 2-way tie. Sorry guys, but I just could not split these two no matter how hard I tried. So here goes. We have a 2-way tie. Joint first place, we have Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. And tying with this one, in first place, we have its younger brother, Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Whichever one of these two you go for, you have a fragrance that you can wear all day, any night, any season. Both are super versatile, and if you're looking for a one bottle for all occasions scent, then you can't find better than either of these two. These are known as dumb reach fragrances because it's so easy to just grab them off the shelf without even paying any other scent a second thought. They're huge compliment getters, and I've never had a negative compliment whilst I've worn them, which is normally about 70% of the time. If I have to compare these two, I'd say the Edition Blanche version is a little bit more sharp and piercing due to that really powerful lemon note that stays throughout the life of the fragrance. I would prefer to wear this outdoors to cut through the air, as like it's a massive lemon overload. It's often described as smelling like a lemon pie, which I wouldn't disagree with. It has got like a really powerful lemon smell, but underneath that there's like a bit of a creaminess to it. It's just a fantastic fragrance. And that's the Edition Blanche version, which is in the gold bottle there. So yeah, that's that one. The Eau Extreme version, I would probably tend to wear this to an indoor event because I just think it's a little bit less shouty. The tonka bean and mandarin in this fragrance makes it a bit sweeter than the Edition Blanche version. but the Allure DNA is present in both fragrances, and Chanel have not only succeeded in creating perfection once, but twice in my opinion. So in first place and finishing off this this rundown in the gold medal position, a drum roll please, we have the Chanel Allure brothers. Okay guys, that's about it for my very first rundown of my top 10 fragrances. If you've made it this far and you're still with us and I haven't bored you, thank you very much for sticking by. Don't forget, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, or maybe hit the bell icon for future notifications for when I upload another video. Your support is very much appreciated. Much respect to all other reviewers. I've had a go at this today. It's my very first video, and I must say it's a much harder, much more difficult than I ever imagined that it would be. So if you didn't like this video, I'm really sorry. I will try to improve with future ones. And yeah, that's about it from me now. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.